What are some of the reasons why we don't save money? What are some of the reasons why we find it difficult to save money and be on top of our finances? So reason number 3, if you have not watched the videos that I did in the past, just check on the list of our videos. There's a playlist on finances. In this playlist, I'm talking about multiple reasons why we don't save, why we find it difficult to save money. Many of us, we have poor quality financial literacy or financial education. Some of us know more than others. We are living in a system where each and every one of us have an income. If you don't have an income, there is somebody who's responsible for looking after you. You need food, you need clothing, you need shelter. Somebody is paying for that. But if you are in a position where you are paying for your own finances, you are paying for your own rent, you are paying for your own taxes, paying for your own living expenses and traveling expenses. So you have to be knowing, and you have to have an understanding of what money is. What is money, and what does it cost for you to have that money? And when you have that money, you need to have education to understand how to manage it. So one of the reasons why we are unable to save money, or we are failing at protecting ourselves when it comes to the economy, the inflation, everything that is going happening right now in the world, in Africa, in America, everywhere else where we are. The reasons why we are struggling with finances, most of us are struggling here in South Africa with finances, is because of lack of financial literacy. What is financial literacy? Money, or understanding of finances, it is in the name. Literacy is being able to read and understand, read and hear and be able to comprehend, analyze, or be able to do simple addition and subtraction, simple comprehension, understanding. Somebody relay something to you that involves finances or that involves any topic. Being literate is being able to process information in that field. So if you are literate, or you are unable to read, is because you don't have the literacy when it comes to reading. So if you are unable to manage finances, is because you have lack of literacy or understanding of processing information and applying that information in the actual practical world. If you are illiterate in finances, you cannot receive, comprehend information about money or about finances, and you cannot take that information, process it, and apply it in the practical world in your own circumstances, or even relay that information, financial information or data, to another person. You have not been taught, you have not been educated about money, you have not been informed how to manage money. So when you have money, you have to manage it. Nobody's going to manage it for you. You're going to manage it poorly. You're not going to practice any of that knowledge because the knowledge has not been imparted to you. So I'm saying, in the case of defining what financial literacy is, it means, do you know what money is? Do you know how to manage it? Do you know what is income? What is expense? Do you know what is the word budgeting? What does it mean to budget? What does it mean to plan your finances? How do you plan and how do you spend? How do you track whatever you say you're going to spend? How do you track that you did spend what you said you're going to spend? And how do you know how much money you have? Some people have a lot of money, but because of lack of financial literacy, they cannot understand how much money they have and what does it mean to have this money. One of the other reasons why it is a problem to be dealing with the issue of finances is a problem of not knowing that you owe tax. You have to pay tax. There are things that when you get a certain amount of money, let's say you get 100,000 right now, when that money comes into your account, you need to understand that there is a portion of that money that goes to the tax man. You need to pay SARS, you need to pay the IRS. Whoever is the collector of tax in your state, in your province, in your country, you need to be able to comprehend and understand that you pay tax to a person who is responsible for where you live, the country where you reside. So if you don't have financial literacy, financial education, you're going to miss that. And the fact that you don't know that, it leads to lack of saving. You will not be able to save enough because because before you even know that you have to pay tax, the tax man is going to come, they're going to collect. It doesn't matter how much money you have, whether it's a lot of money or very little money, there is a portion of that money that goes to the tax man. And if you don't know that you're going to spend all that money like it all belongs to you, and you're going to fail to save. But the most basic thing about saving money is about knowing how much you have, how much you spend, and how much of that money is going to be residual income. So the concept of residual income is to say, I have 100, I spend a 50, there is a 50 left. Or I have 100, I spend 70, I have 30 left. 30 left to you. That's residual money. That's money that you can do whatever you want with it. That's money that you can save, and that's money that you can dispose in a number of ways. You can be able to save that money, set it aside, use it in cases of emergency. So if we don't have the understanding of money and how to use it, how to apply financial literacy or financial maneuvers, how do you take that money, put it back into the economy, into the market to generate more money. The fact that we don't have that education, that there is such thing as profit, we might get all the money that we get as income and spend it and have nothing left. So it is a problematic thing to have money and not understand money, or not understand that money is a tool. Money is not an end, it is a means to an end. It is a thing that you use to get to other things. If you have personal projects, money is a tool that helps you to execute those projects. Money is a value. The fact that you have money, it don't mean that everything that you want to achieve is achieved. You need to use money to exchange value. It's a tool to exchange value. Whoever has the labor or has the time will come to you and say, I can do this for you, I need so much money. And you know that, okay, I have a certain thing that I want to achieve, a certain project that I want to do. For me to be able to do this project, I have to let go of 500, or I have to let go of 1,000, so that another person can give me 2 hours of their time to execute a certain thing in my project. So it's an exchange of value, and we have to understand, we have to manage properly, and you cannot spend more than what you have. The moment you spend more than what you have, if you have 1,000 and now the expenses that you have are 1,002, you end up having a deficit of 200. You are spending way more than you have. So that the fact that